Hello, this is an update on what you should know about Iran's missile attack on Israel. So, Iran launched almost 200 ballistic missiles towards Israel on Tuesday night. Yes! And what you should know is that this was Iran's second such attack on Israel this year, because in April, Iran launched around 300 missiles and drones on Israel. And therefore, let me first give you the findings so far about the scale of Iran's attack. Now, according to Israel Defense Forces, IDF, Iran fired 180 missiles towards Israel. But according to Iran, they actually fired 200 or so missiles. So here, the information is almost tallying from both sides. But according to US, this attack by Iran, this time with 180 missiles against Israel, was twice heavier than what they did in April with 300 missiles and drones combined. So, this means that technically, Iran had upped their game this time. Now, both the US and Israel agree that actually the missiles that were fired from Iran hit Israel in areas known as Nevatim Air Base at the Negev Desert. It also hit the headquarters of Mossad spy agency near Tel Aviv. Also, some areas in the center of Israel were also hit, not forgetting a number of some areas in the southern parts of Israel. But according to Iran, they also have their own confirmed report that in addition to what Israel military has just confirmed, as I have mentioned here, Iran also says that additionally, they hit places called Hatzerim and Tel Nof air bases. They also hit Israeli tanks in a place called Netzarim and gas installations in southern city of Ashkelon. But according to Israel and her allies, US and UK, they say that the majority of the incoming missiles from Iran were intercepted. Yes! And the intercepting accuracy was at 99%, which means that almost all the missiles fired from Iran were successfully intercepted. Now, the question is, all those places in Israel that were hit by missiles that day, as I have mentioned in this information, where were those missiles fired from? Decide that answer by yourself, because this is homework for you. Yeah, so as we continue, Iran also says that for the first time, they used what they call Fatah hypersonic missiles. Yes! And they claim that those missiles cannot be intercepted. Iran also says that they used something called Emad and Qadr ballistic missiles, and they cannot also be intercepted. So could this be the reason as to why Israel's Iron Dome failed to perform to its fullest this time? No one knows. However, the IDF on the other side dismisses these claims, saying that Iran did not use any hypersonic missiles. Though they agree that yes, the missiles damaged several Air Force bases, administrative buildings, and peripheral components. Israel also added that even if those damages happened, it will not affect their mission. They will still continue attacking what they called terrorists inside the neighboring countries. So according to Israel, they again claim that the whole attack ordeal from Iran yielded nothing because there were no major human casualties, claiming that it is only 2 people who were treated with minor injuries and they were left to go. But also they claimed that it is only 1 Palestinian who lost his life while at the West Bank city of Jericho. So just north of Tel Aviv on Wednesday, close to Mossad's headquarters, several badly damaged cars and a pile of earth was witnessed next to a road, where a missile impact had caused a crater which was between 8 meters to 10 meters deep. Also in the nearby municipality, in a place called Hod Hasharon, about 100 houses were badly damaged by a missile explosion and shrapnel, not forgetting a school that was also hit by a missile in Gedera area, just east of Ashkelon, causing extensive damage to a classroom. So this was a very powerful impact with a huge risk of claiming several human lives. So does this mean that all these damages claimed no human lives, plus damages that cannot necessarily be revealed to the international community, including inside the air bases that also never claimed any lives, even the military personnel lives? So just get the right answer, because maybe something may not be adding up. If it is truly so, then it means that Israel must be having the best defense system for its citizens ever. Though this may even explain why Iran warned that they were not interested into attacking civilians and infrastructure. They were only interested in attacking military installations across Israel. Maybe so. Now, apart from the reasons that I gave you in my previous video as the reason for the attacks, you should also know that Iran does not recognize Israel's right to exist and Iran wants Israel eradicated. So Iran has spent years building a network of armed groups across the Middle East known as the Axis of Resistance, which is opposed to Israel and the US. So Israel believes that Iran is a threat and has spent years engaged in a shadow war with Iran that is now increasingly coming into the open. Now, here comes a complicated situation. The US, UK, France, Japan, and other bigwigs across the world are now condemning Iran for what it did to Israel. But at the same time, they seem to be giving a blind eye when Israel is doing crazy missions against Gaza, in Palestine, in Lebanon, and even the bitter animosity that is igniting the war with Iran. Now, Israel says that Iran has not learned a simple lesson. And they also say that those who attack the state of Israel will pay the heavy price. And Israel says that they will do a surprising offensive against Iran. Iran, on the other hand, also says that they still have thousands of missiles. So Iran military, which is called the IRGC, the Iran Republican Guard Corps, they warned that Iran's response will be crushing if Israel dared to retaliate. Now, let us wait and see what happens. But anyway, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more information which is detailed beyond this. But part 2 of this very video will be coming to my YouTube channel. Thank you and bye-bye.